Imagine a world where love, as taught by Jesus in the Bible, is the guiding principle for every action. How different would our world be? The concept of love, especially as depicted in the Bible, holds significant potential in addressing global problems. This video explores the biblical understanding of love and its potential impact on global issues and provides examples from the Bible demonstrating the transformative power of love. Understanding the concept of love in the Bible. In Christian teachings, love is more than just a feeling. It's an action, a commitment, and a choice. It's about selflessly serving others just as Jesus did. Two key Bible verses emphasize this. 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. John 13:34-35. A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. The story of Ruth, Ruth 1:16-17. Ruth's love for her mother-in-law Naomi is a powerful example of loyal love. Despite being a Moabite, Ruth chose to stay with Naomi and adopt her people and her God. Jesus and the woman caught in adultery, John 8:3-11. When a woman was caught in adultery and the crowd wanted to stone her, Jesus responded with love and forgiveness, teaching us not to judge others but to show mercy. The parable of the lost sheep, Luke 15:3-7. This parable shows God's immense love for every individual. The shepherd leaves the 99 sheep to find the one that is lost, demonstrating that every person is valuable and worth saving. Jesus washing his disciples' feet, John 13:1-17. Before his crucifixion, Jesus washed his disciples' feet, an act of humility and service. It's a profound demonstration of love in action. These additional examples further illustrate the transformative power of love as taught in the Bible. By understanding and applying these teachings in our daily lives, we can indeed make a significant positive impact in our world. Remember, by this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. John 13:35. The potential impact of love on global issues. If everyone on earth loved like Jesus, we could see a significant reduction in many of the world's problems. For instance, poverty could be alleviated if wealth was shared more equitably, conflicts could be resolved through understanding and forgiveness, and environmental issues could be addressed through stewardship and respect for creation. While it's difficult to quantify the exact percentage of world problems that could be resolved, it's clear that the universal practice of this kind of love would have a profound impact. Let's dive deeper into global issues, alleviating poverty and inequality. If we all loved like Jesus, we would prioritize the needs of the poor and marginalized. This could lead to a more equitable distribution of resources, reducing poverty and economic inequality. The Bible teaches us to share with the Lord's people who are in need, Romans 12:13. Resolving conflicts and promoting peace. Jesus taught us to love our enemies, Matthew 5:44. If this principle were universally applied, it could lead to peaceful conflict resolution. Disputes between nations, communities, and individuals could be solved through dialogue and understanding rather than violence. Addressing environmental issues. The Bible teaches us to be stewards of the earth, Genesis 2:15. If we truly loved our planet as ourselves, we would take better care of it. This could lead to more sustainable practices, helping to combat climate change and preserve biodiversity. Promoting justice and human rights. The Bible emphasizes the importance of justice, Micah 6:8. If we loved our neighbors as ourselves, we would stand up for their rights and dignity. This could lead to improvements in human rights around the world. Enhancing mental and physical health. Jesus' teachings encourage compassion and forgiveness, which can lead to improved mental health. Additionally, communities that embody these principles can provide support networks, contributing to better physical health. You see, the universal practice of love as taught by Jesus in the Bible could have a profound impact on a wide range of global issues. As stated in 1 John 4:7, "Dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God." By embracing this message of love, we can contribute to making the world a better place. Remember, every small act of love counts. Here are some practical ways to apply the concept of love, as taught by Jesus in the Bible, in our daily lives. Practice kindness and compassion. Small acts of kindness can make a big difference. This could be as simple as helping a neighbor with their groceries, volunteering at a local charity, or just lending a listening ear to someone in need. Forgive and seek reconciliation. Holding on to anger and resentment can be harmful. Instead, choose to forgive others for their mistakes, just as we hope to be forgiven for ours. Share generously. Whether it's our time, resources, or skills, we all have something to give. Sharing generously with others reflects the selfless love that Jesus taught. Stand up for justice. Advocate for those who are marginalized or oppressed. This could involve supporting causes that promote equality and justice, or speaking out against unfair practices in our communities. Care for the environment. As stewards of the earth, we can show love by taking care of our planet. This might involve recycling, reducing our energy consumption, or supporting sustainable practices. Love unconditionally. Just as Jesus loved all people, we can strive to do the same. This means showing love to everyone, regardless of their background, beliefs, or actions. Remember, dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. 1 John 3:18. By incorporating these practices into our daily lives, we can start to make a positive difference in our world, one act of love at a time. Bible passages demonstrating the power of love. The Bible is filled with stories that showcase the transformative power of love. For example, the Good Samaritan, Luke 10:25 through 37, this parable teaches us to love our neighbors regardless of their background or circumstances. The Prodigal Son, Luke 15:11 through 32, this story illustrates the power of unconditional love and forgiveness. The story of Joseph, Genesis 37 through 50. Despite being sold into slavery by his brothers, Joseph forgives them and uses his position in Egypt to save them from famine. This story illustrates the power of forgiveness and love overcoming betrayal. Jesus and Zacchaeus, Luke 19:1 through 10. Zacchaeus, a tax collector, was despised by many. However, Jesus showed him love and acceptance, which led to Zacchaeus' transformation. He repented and gave half of his possessions to the poor, demonstrating how love can lead to radical change. The parable of the unforgiving servant, Matthew 18:21 through 35. This parable teaches us about God's immense forgiveness and the expectation for us to do the same. The servant, whose large debt was forgiven by his master, refused to forgive a smaller debt owed to him. The master rebuked him for not showing the same mercy he had received, teaching us to love others as we have been loved. Jesus and the sinful woman, Luke 7:36 through 50. A woman known to be a sinner showed Jesus great love by washing his feet with her tears and anointing them with perfume. Jesus forgave her sins because of her great love, showing that love and forgiveness go hand in hand. These passages further illustrate the transformative power of love as taught in the Bible. By understanding and applying these teachings in our daily lives, we can indeed make a significant positive impact in our world. Remember, above all, love each other deeply because love covers over a multitude of sins, 1 Peter 4:8. These stories not only demonstrate the profound impact of love in personal contexts, but also hint at its potential to bring about global change. Love, as taught by Jesus in the Bible, is like the sun. Just as the sun gives life, warmth, and light to the earth, love brings life, warmth, and light to our souls. It has the power to melt the coldest heart, illuminate the darkest paths, and breathe life into the most barren landscapes. Just as the sun rises every day, consistent and reliable, love is steadfast and unwavering. It does not discriminate, shining its light on everyone, regardless of who they are or what they have done. And just as the sun is the center of our solar system, holding the planets in their orbits, love is the center of our lives. It holds us together, keeps us grounded, and gives us a sense of purpose and direction. In the same way that the sun's energy fuels life on Earth, love fuels our spirits, empowering us to overcome obstacles, achieve our goals, and make a positive impact on the world. So let us strive to love like the sun, unconditionally, generously, and consistently. For when we do, we will find that our world becomes a little brighter, a little warmer, and a lot more beautiful. In the grand tapestry of life, each thread is woven with the golden strands of love. This love, as taught by Jesus in the Bible, is not merely an emotion, but a transformative force capable of healing wounds, bridging divides, and igniting the spark of divinity within us. Throughout this exploration, we've journeyed through the biblical landscape of love, from the selfless devotion of Ruth to the forgiving heart of Joseph. We've seen how love, in its purest form, can dissolve barriers and unite us in a common purpose. Imagine a world where this love is not the exception, but the rule. A world where poverty and inequality are relics of the past because we share generously with those in need. A world where conflicts are resolved not on battlefields, but through dialogue and understanding. A world where we care for our planet as diligently as we care for ourselves. This is not a utopian dream, but a potential reality if we choose to live out the teachings of love from the Bible. As we stand at the precipice of a world fraught with challenges, the message of love is more relevant than ever. It's a beacon of hope in the storm, a compass guiding us towards a more compassionate, just, and sustainable world. So let us strive to embody this love in our daily lives. Let us be kind and compassionate, forgiving and just, generous and humble. Let us remember the words of 1 Peter 4:8. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. In the end, we are all threads in the same tapestry, interconnected and interdependent. When we choose to weave our lives with love, we create a masterpiece that reflects the very best of who we are and who we can be. Let us, therefore, weave our days with the golden threads of love, and together, create a tapestry that tells a story of hope, unity, and transformation. For in this tapestry, each thread matters, each color contributes, and every weave strengthens the whole. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos to come.